Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tracy, your resident author, national bestselling author of fiction and nonfiction books, and be sure to check out my book on disability. What I wanted to go over today is some of the writing costs no one tells you about, and it can get ugly. Okay, I'll be right back. So what I wanted to show you real quick is just everything that is related to my writing career. And honestly, some of these things you absolutely do not need. But at this point where I am, in addition to the writing the books, I'm also consulting with other aspiring writers and authors who want to publish their own books. And I continue to self-publish my books. I'm not sure if I will get a contract in the near future. We will see. I haven't ruled it out, but I'm not actively pursuing it right now. And I say actively with a grain of salt because sometimes I pitch, and you should look at my other video about pitching, and sometimes I don't. It just really depends on what I really think that I want, and that really does change every now and then. So it is okay if you find yourself going through a yes, 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 or a no, no, no. Don't even worry about that. What I wanted to show you is these are all the things. Some of these are not related to book stuff, but I'll tell you which ones are. The first thing is the stamps. Stamps, I sign up for something every month. I will say that you should be able to get a Stampscom account for anywhere from $5 a month, and that's just so you can print your own postage. So you can get free boxes and other things at the $17.99 a month range, and I love that. I order boxes so I can ship out my own books, so I can sign them, and so I can have the things picked up at the house, which I think you can do without being at stamps.com. You can schedule a pickup at USPS.com, provided you don't live in a condo or an apartment. They will pick your mail up for you. But even if you live in an apartment or condo, they still should have a big old USPS box that gets taken out every single month, or every single day, excuse me, that the post office is running. So Monday through Saturday, they should be doing those pickups with the regular mail. So you don't necessarily need this. I just like it. It's convenient. I weigh my packages here and see what they are, and then I enter the postage, enter the address, and then I'm able to print a label. And what I didn't include in all of this is just the cost of office supplies. Those are going to vary. You need mailers. I get those from Amazon. You need label paper, also from Amazon or Target or wherever you get your supplies. You need packaging tape. So those are some of like 3 things that I'm constantly buying at different times, keeping the receipts because those are tax deductible. They are tax write-offs. And those are some of the things that you can get. My cell phone, I actually don't create as a business expense. So that's really not here nor there. So that is not part of it. It's just my cell phone that I use. Yes, of course, I use some of it for business and some of it for not. Tithes are also not something that is related to writing, but all my stuff is in here together because that's how I do my budget. I am watching Erin on demand. She's so great. Her and Cameron, love them. Wish my YouTube channel was as huge as theirs. But Erin has is a content creator, has a company. I'm sure everybody knows her. And I do like watching the video. I did sign up this year starting. I'm going to try to stay in the program. But I also like to join things and then leave after a year just to see what they're all about, just to learn as much as I can. I don't see affording those things forever. It really just depends. And I really need to go already because I'm not really doing everything that I should be doing as far as content goes. Google, I do use for storage, and I don't really write my stories in there, but I upped my storage. I was paying either $1.99, I want to say, until a year ago. And so I just upped it to get a little bit more storage, a little bit more space. And also when I bought a new computer, I have a 27-inch Mac now. That's another expense that you can write off. You don't need something that's as big as that, but I love it. I love Mac products. And I used to be a PC girl. So you can be converted, just so you know. iTunes, is, I think it's for my phone, probably, yes, storage. There's that. I did recently pay for a full year of Zoom. I feel like they had a special going on and it was like $154 or something for the year. So this won't start again until 2023 when it starts charging me monthly. I hope it's still $15.74. I don't know if it will be or not. MailChimp used to be $9, I want to say, and it just went up to $11 every month. I have a new site that I'm hoping to launch soon on Namecheap. I bought a new domain and it's $3.88 a month. That website is not active yet, but I'm hoping to launch a planner really to be able to sell that and make some more money. But I look forward to making my own planner. It's something I've been wanting to do for the last several years. It's just not been on my priority right now, but I went ahead and reserved my domain name so I could have that. Stashy is also not a related writing expense, and neither is my Stash prepaid card. I took up investing. I just learned to start investing. It's really sad how much is in there, but I have invested in Apple and probably, is it Apple and Amazon? I think it is Amazon. I hope to buy a full share of Amazon in just a little while. We'll see. I don't know. But that would be that is one of my goals, is to own a couple shares of Amazon, and I'll see how it's going soon enough. I won't be saving this, so nothing will change. I am subscribed to Lisa Seifert. She is a wonderful author, romance author like myself. I think you should be subscribed to someone in a monthly membership that is kind of where you want to be. She's actually abandoned some of her books and is not currently writing and is more into the planners, making invitations, doing calligraphy. I don't necessarily aspire to do all of those. I really just would like some planners and some accessories to sell. But for the most part, I don't want to do all of those things. I did think about selling obituaries, which I know sounds really bad and really sad, but I was like, people don't make some of the best obituaries. I do have some experience with that. Sounds morbid, I understand, but it's just a thing. It's something that you got to do and that you got to get. And I just want to make them really pretty for the final send off. So that was a new goal, a weird goal, but something that I thought that is needed out there. So that is $27 a month. And then Adobe, I only recently signed up to use the Adobe Illustrator. Is it Illustrator? Or I can actually see what it is right here. I'm using, well, this doesn't tell me. Oh, InDesign. Here it is right there. So I'm using InDesign. I don't know if I'll keep that because it's going to get expensive, I think, even though I only have one program right now. But I just have that, and I've only been signed up for the last 2 months. Years ago, I was signed up again. I think it was $45. I think that's because I had access to a graphics part of it where I could get pictures and stuff. But honestly, there's enough pictures on Canva. And if I need to buy one picture, I'll probably just buy one picture. I don't need 32 pictures every single month. All right, so these, as you can see, were monthly. These are things that come out once a year. Some of them are still monthly, but I pay for them all at one time. I have Amazon Prime. I don't use that as a business expense. I should, for the number of instructional books that I buy, but I don't use that right now. I have backup for my website. It's annually, it comes out in August. It's $32.95. I have Book Funnel, which sadly I am not using and I need to be using, or else I should not be paying for this right now. I have Canva. Canva is my friend. I would give up, I don't know, my firstborn for Canva. I love it that much. Don't worry, I don't have any first or secondborns, so it doesn't matter. But maybe my dog, I don't know, I don't have a dog either. So I love Canva so much. I am with Domain Registry of America. I forget how much it costs because I renewed it for 5 years and it's not due until 2025. I don't think it's that much. I want to say it's maybe $118. That is for tracygarner.com. So it wasn't over $200 to renew it for the 5 years. That I'm pretty sure. I am getting rid of Grammarly. I've actually already gotten rid of it. I love Grammarly, but Pro Writing Aid is so much better. So I think that Pro Writing Aid does enough for Grammarly, and that's fine. I don't need both. I used both for a while, and then I got turned on to Pro Writing Aid, and so then that was great. I do pay the HOA for our house, but that is not a writing related expense. HostGator, I am paying for that for tracygarner.com. It seems like a lot, but I did it for 3 years. So that's why it is there. I'm an RWA National. It's $99 a year. I just renewed last month. And so that is what that costs. I have security site block for tracygarner.com, and that is annual at $71.88. And just so you know, done doesn't mean a bad thing, like I'm so done with you. It just means that I used it for a little while and I'm done. Pro Writing Aid is a lifetime membership, and that costs, I think I got a discount because they have a Romance Writers Week in the summer, I want to say August, and they'll have, it's free and I love it, but they offered a discount code at that conference. And so that's why I love that. That was so fun to do that. And so I just went ahead and signed up. I was already signed up for the yearly one, which was only $71 a year, I think. But that was great. I just started paying for Microsoft annually. I hate being tied and tethered to something that I could get a license key for. But when I got a new computer, I can't live without Word. That's what I write most of my books on. I'll always be a word girl, word nerd. That's just what I like. And I love the updates, and to keep it updated, you pay for it annually, but I am thinking about just getting it. I love the dictate option, and some of the older versions, I had a 2011 version. I don't think it had that tool unless I just didn't know how to turn it on. But anyway, I lost the license and the key for it when I got ready to put it on my new computer. And so that's why I subscribed. And honestly, to get the updates, to get everything, you really can save on this. You can buy a lifetime version, I think. It was on sale not long ago for $45, I want to say, and that's everything. You know, wait for sales. Some things like Amazon Prime, Canva will probably never go on sale, but other things like Pro Writing Aid, even this Pen to Publish that I was in with Grace Brown, who is a wonderful author and does a lot of PLR and stuff that's done for you, and taught us how to use a lot of Canva templates, publish our book. She runs a lot of challenges and stuff on Facebook, and those are so fun. Small PDF, I was going to pay for this, but I actually think that I can merge. So in Canva, you cannot have anything that's longer than 99 pages. So what you'll need to do is you'll make 99 pages. Let's say you need, another 50 pages. You'll need all of that to merge the two together. And so it costs, I think, about $40 to $50 annually. There's 5 different ones that I looked at. Small PDF is one of them, and I liked it the most. And I just have a note here that I will purchase when I have more planners ready to go. So if I'm going to merge things that I created in Canva, that's what I will use small PDF for. But otherwise, I really don't need that. Book Bolt is something that I picked up early this year. I really like it. It's helped me make book covers in different sizes for both hardback, paperback. So it's been great, but I only chose it for 6 months, and I got a discount from another YouTuber. I will see if I can find them. I'm not sure if the discount is still available, but just Google Google in YouTube, use YouTube to search for people talking about Book Bolt, and then you'll be able to find a discount code. So people who are using Book Bolt to publish low content books, that's where books are just journals or line pages. They don't have any real written content. Which is something that I am into and I want to do more of, but they will have a discount code for you to use, and I will see if someone that I can post in the comments is still there. So those are just some of the expenses that I think people don't really cover. I mean, obviously, some of it is actually for the running of the business and the day-to-day operations, the shipping, mailing, packaging. Some of it is for creating the book, merging your files, making little content books and journals. And then some of it is just for the instruction. So I might have said that already. The instruction, the content, the shipping, the packaging, the day-to-day operations, and then some of it is software. That's what I'm trying to say. Some of it is software related and storage related, things that you need to back up your books. You don't want to lose that precious content. And so you want to back up your files so that you don't crash. And also when you need to transfer your entire computer to a new computer, you can upload it in the cloud. But that's also Google too, Google Storage and other things like that. So you're looking at like $1,900 a month that you can easily spend on things. Now, some of the other things that I didn't talk about include swag. So I just ordered some bookmarks from Overnight Prints. That's one of my favorite places. They give you discounts, they send a newsletter, and they give you sales and discount codes. I ordered bookmarks. I've ordered postcards, things that you need to send out. And then the other thing that I'm really leaving out, because right now I'm not running any, so I don't have any fresh numbers to give you, but Amazon ads, Facebook ads, and any other promotions. You need money for giveaways. Those also cost. If you're going to give your book away every single month, that's going to at least cost you, and then cost to actually have books to sell when you go to events. I have some books, I have some events coming up. So I've recently ordered my own books to be able to sell at those events. So those are some of the other costs. You're going to need to keep replenishing those as you sell out. So I'll order 25 at a time. I know when I go to an event, this is how many I sold. If my suitcase is looking a little low, or I don't have any books that I've set up laying around here just to be able to take and keep filling my suitcase. I have a rolling suitcase that I use when I go to book events, which I'll take some footage of. The third Saturday, I'm going to Gaithersburg Book Festival. So I'll take some footage and show you. But also there's things that I put on my table, like candy. I use a plastic candy dish from like Dollar Tree. Sometimes that gets cracked. You'll need to replenish those things. The actual books, the square reader that you need in order to process payments. I had the one where you swipe, and then I upgraded to the one that you actually stick the card in. I have to make sure my phone is working. I need a battery charger, a portable battery. So those are some of all the things that you need to think about when you are running a writer business and when you are selling books. I think that is about it. But for the most part, it is a wonderful endeavor. It's so much fun. I love it. But these are the things that you're going to have to do in order to keep your maintenance up and to be able to be ready to go. Set up your display table. You need a tablecloth. I usually have fake flowers that I put up or something that I can just create and have portable with me wherever I go. And so I will actually show that in another another YouTube video in the future. If this is helpful to you, comment below. Be sure to subscribe. I'm trying to build my channel. I'm trying to figure out which video way that I'd like to do things. This is obviously through Zoom and through YouTube, but I've also been using my phone. It's really what's most convenient to me, you guys, and what's most accessible. I have a lot of information to share. It's just getting it up on these channels and doing the video, editing, and all of that. So you'll see a lot more raw videos that are just record it, go for it and upload, and not so much of the fussy stuff. But again, I hope it's been helpful. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear about and what I can tell you about in my author life and journey. Take care. Bye.
I've been dreaming about you.